erupted in Oakland once again for a few reasons, okay? I'm going to show you the news stories first. I'm in my bonnet. And then I'm going to show you the reason why this is happening, okay?
There, police report the first shooting happened on Saturday around 4:30 in the afternoon in a West Oakland homeless encampment that's at 23rd Street and Martin Luther King Jr. Way. They say the second shooting happened at around 8 o'clock in the evening in East Oakland near the corner of East Street and 105th Avenue. Night of violence in Oakland with deadly shootings, burglaries, and sideshows where multiple people were injured. The activity even caused the Bay Bridge to shut down.
KTVU's Amanda Quintana live tonight here in studio with more on what city leaders want to see get done. Amanda.
Well, in the span of 4 hours yesterday, 4 people were shot in Oakland, 3 of them killed. And that was just the beginning of a violent night that many say are becoming all too common in the city. Another night, another East Bay sideshow. This time, the group stopped in San Pablo and Richmond with hundreds watching, some climbing freeway signs and trucks before ending up in Oakland, where video caught a red Mustang losing control, crashing into the crowd and running over a woman, spectators carrying her away. It wasn't long until hundreds of cars blocked the Bay Bridge, this truck running into some in the crowd. CHP says everyone took off once they got there. They tried pursuing some cars but stopped the chases when it got unsafe. And this was the end to a hectic night.
At one point, there were 2 helicopters up, an airplane up, multiple perimeters were set up because activities that are taking place in this city, and people should not be living under this condition. We're under siege by criminals.
Wee Win, president of Oakland's Police Officer Association, says the city's lack of police staffing means there just aren't enough resources to keep people safe. And a lot of crimes happened in just one night. There were 2 separate homicide scenes with 3 total dead, multiple burglaries, and a TV news crew was robbed at gunpoint. Their guard's gun was taken, as well as the camera and other belongings. All of these with no arrests.
Everybody look at our city as like, that's a city that we do not want to be like, and that's something that we have to get away from.
Wynn says there need to be more police officers. Instead, they're being told to work harder with less.
We went from over 800 officers to 712. Currently, we have 690, and we are pushing to 670.
They all got arrested because they were playing with sex workers and they were playing with people with that technology.
78, and that's not where the pattern that we should be pushing for.
City Councilman Noel Gallo agrees the city needs more police. He wants to take it a step further, calling in both state and federal agencies like the FBI, U.S. Marshals, and National Guard.
Most of us at the political, all we do is make excuses and tell the public how well we're doing. But for those of us living in that challenge, we think you're crazy. Come and live in my neighborhood and you'll see how easy it is.
Gallo says he receives calls from citizens all the time.
Well, somebody broke into my business, stole my tools, my appliances, and called the police and nobody showed up.
He says families are scared and businesses are leaving, and the people coming to the city are criminals who know they can get away with it. He wants to see them face the consequences.
We have some very clear laws and rules, but they apply to everyone, and we need to enforce it.
We did reach out to Oakland Police about these incidents, but we have not heard back. Another issue that police have been asking City Council to reconsider is the policy on chasing suspects. There are restrictions on Oakland Police about when they can chase someone. It has to be a violent, forcible crime. That means for a lot of felonies and any misdemeanors, they cannot chase people. And leaders say criminals know that. Crystal, back to you.
All right, Amanda, thank you.
All right, you guys. So you guys heard that, and they said that there's been no arrest. So one of the things that's currently going on in Oakland is the fact that a lot of white men, they lost their business in the cannabis industry. So what does that look like? Their farms are not activated. Their yields are small. They're growing bammer, and they're not making money off of their weight, right? So they started robbing different people that were in the cannabis equity programs, hunting for different people, robbing different people. Like, oh, put him in the psych ward for like 4 days. Go get 30 days worth of pills, and when he comes out, we'll go ahead and we will 5250. We'll go ahead and snatch the pills that they got. That's what they were doing. So this turned into a thing where people were going to the cannabis store and they were finding the weight that the police had taken, etc., from them and reselling back or giving it to different white clubs to sell back to the community, etc., etc., and that ended up exploding. Then it's what happened with Castle, that 37 document. You guys don't know how vicious that is, that this nigga's raping and murdering people. And because you guys are trying to hide the fact that you were playing with spell work and trafficking our community, you're letting him stay out and cause a bunch of drama, etc., etc. And then the last thing was what Drake did, playing with that virtual reality, playing with people's family, people's sisters, moms, cousins, aunties going missing so that they could go ahead and play with nonsense, right? So you guys know that one of the big things that's been going on is how different white supremacist groups, it can be like basic ass people that just like, they get together, it's they don't have anything, and they're playing with the black community, and the police are allowing it because of what happened. They thought it was okay to play with people's kids. There's a bunch of arrests going on, a bunch of investigation. I thought we were in the same group. What are you talking about? And hella shit going on. This person that's commenting in my chat right now, Psyche Awakens and Psychic Awakens Tarot, they were playing with spell work, doing tarot readings, starting shit with those white supremacist groups, and their hand, along with a bunch of other people, single-handedly initiated that in the white community. Like, oh no, I'm telling you right now, like, I've been watching this, she's a problem. They were like trying to play with people's like energy. That's why that happened. Also, that's why everyone went missing in the community, because you're stupid and you're playing on my channel, and for some reason me being dark skinned and minding my business has something to do with you being like a disgusting ass white woman that's like doing too much and has like different type of venereal diseases and like doesn't have shit. Okay, so that's what is going on. How white people started playing way too much because the police started something. Now I have something else that I want to show you that's going to confirm this. Just make sure you stay there. And then also too, it's the chaos that got started with the coding tutorials, and one that just recently came out with Vaughn. And people saw that. Like, you see what I'm talking about? White people think that they're going to get in a group all at once and upload all of us to that technology and start a bunch of shit because they uploaded so many people, right? So remember, they're playing with conflict spells, trying to make people angry. Like, this will do it. Then we'll get this magic and that magic, and then we'll get our melanin back. Every single last bitch that touched that magic got put into a rape torture chamber, amputated, the whole fucking nine, moved to different universes, etc. That's what they're doing to them in space because of what they started on the planet playing with white people. Because who's activating that magic? Right. Okay, Antioch officer. The police, they're removing weight. Okay. There's no charges for Oakland officer linked to Antioch grow house. What are you talking about? It was a police officer that got raided because somebody tapped somebody's phone and didn't know that they were playing with the police. Matt Haney and them.
Let go. Life's been hard on you boys since the world ended. But remember, one touch without a rope on is all it takes. Remind the house why we deserve its protection.
The police officer will not be charged in connection to a cannabis control raid at a home that he owns in Contra Costa County. KTV's Janet Katsuyama is joining us now live from Martinez at the district attorney's office with more on this legal decision and also a growing pot problem in one East Bay city. Jana?
Well, the DA's office tells me that they just didn't have enough evidence to charge that officer. His house, when we went by today, was up for sale along with others that were involved in the state agents' raids. And the agents say that they're just really concerned about the connection between some of these illegal grow houses here and larger rings of organized crime.
Wow.
Well, we were shocked. I mean, it happened at 7 o'clock in the morning when they did the raid and everything. So, just didn't expect it here.
They invaded the home, and to our surprise, it was a grow house.
Neighbors say it was a shock when state agents raided 3 homes on Sierra Trail Way in Antioch last April. Behind the doors of these $1 million suburban homes, the Department of Cannabis Control found...
Okay, they had 3 houses there. Okay, and the police officer. Okay, so you guys, how did you get 3 houses? Okay, and what's going on with like different budgets and money going missing and shit like that? Do you see what I'm talking about? And then you guys are watching this like, oh, they're not making money off their cannabis and they're doing all of that. And they're mixing it with different chemicals like, oh, maybe we should just like stay the fuck off your channel. Like this is not a TV show or a video game or movie. No, this will get you murdered. My channel will get you killed. Just come here and play. You will get killed on my channel. So now, because it's not a fucking game what they started. So now what's going on here is, okay, an officer has 3 houses. They got... So you guys have to be mindful of the fact that there's a bunch of shit currently going on where people are getting caught the fuck up because they're doing certain things, trying to run underground economies, playing with certain people. They're doing it, but then they're raiding. This is going to help a lot of people, but a police officer is doing it and he's not going to get charged. Okay, but what about us then? So if this officer is not getting charged, that means that none of you guys should get charged, okay? And I just wanted to show you guys this because this is one of the things that they were doing. How are they getting these houses? And then something's coming up with real estate fraud with the Gully. Oh my God. Yeah, it's not a TV show or a movie you can really get killed playing here, okay? We just wanted attention because we thought we can take that and then use that in magic, and then we'll be getting this and that. Let me see. I'm gonna find this on like it was like NBC Bay Area. Mm-hmm. Damn. Here. No, that one's 4 years ago. This one was like rare recent. It was like a whole documentary about a Chinese real estate fraud ring that they had gotten started. And one of the things that they were doing was they were feeding people human meat. That's how they got a lot of these houses. They were feeding people human meat, and then they were getting their homes like, okay, well, we can do a short sale. The family will want to sell. Like, okay, well, your husband died already, so there's no reason why you should be selling this house this month. I'll give you $500,000 and you just go get an apartment, go get affordable housing. We can help you with that. That's what they were doing. Yeah. And that's how a lot of these people have been accumulating these fucking houses. I just want to let you guys know that this shit that's going on. And I also want to say that one of the things that's also going on is that people are watching different karmic white supremacist groups come in my chat and play. And that's getting people even more fucking amped. I want to let you know you need to be careful. You don't know what people have access to. You need to be very, very, very careful when you come here to play. This is not a game. So one of the things that got started here was the fact that they had a specific system. Right. So one of the things that happened is that they had a specific system here. And with this specific system, woo, okay. So they had a specific system that they were playing with in the mortgage industry and playing with a bunch of budgets and stuff like that. And like people were getting money from state dollars, like, oh, we can hack the state system and et cetera, and we can get this and this and that. That's what they were doing. And I told you about Cyborgia playing with everyone's EBT and buying properties and stuff like that. Oh, we'll get cannabis. And then when that backfired, like, oh, we'll sell fentanyl. When that backfired, oh, let's go rob other people. That's backfiring too, because everyone went legal. And now they're trying to figure out like how to set people up. A lot of these places that they're, something I have to show you guys today. It's like a cannabis. Talking about Bay Area rappers. That's another thing, how they uploaded all the Bay Area rappers and they were playing in their ear with technology. Okay, it's this strain called Slurricane, but it's a different strain right now. Yeah, that's okay. No, there's a strain of cannabis being sold in the Bay Area. Just, you guys go find it. It's called Slurricane. And you guys know that song, Slurricane. I told you about the Bay Area rappers getting raided, them playing a bunch of games, starting a bunch of shit. How is it that I was just talking about that and they popped up with this cannabis strain called Slurricane, and that's from somebody that was robbed? That's another thing, how people get on the ground, and it was like a bunch of white police officers robbing people, starting all shit. How did they even get those clones, the seedlings and the babies to even grow that cannabis? They were arresting people, robbing people, etc., and then they were starting their own businesses, and that's why a lot of Antioch PD, they ended up getting fired. It's a big thing that's in the media. So I just want you guys to know, when you come on here, my channel and play, just be prepared to pass away in the next few days or next few weeks, okay? When you come and you play with people and you're playing with that technology, just be prepared for particle physics to hit your ass. When you come here, you play with me, just be prepared for me to shut down your computer, which is what I've been doing all night, okay? So that's it. Thank you.